Hello everyone, I'm Jacalyn Baines, your hostess with the mostest with the ABR Roadshow. Today we've traveled to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, here in Walker's Point District to check out Steny's, where they've been a part of this community since 1985. Let's go see what they have for us, come on. All right, I have popped back in the kitchen now with Chef Rich, and I'm gonna be trying my very first dish here at Steny's. What are you gonna be making me?
I'm gonna make for you the pan-seared cod.
All right, where do you start with this?
We're gonna grab our cod. We're gonna roll it in a Hungarian paprika, salt and pepper mixture.
Oh, that's some beautiful color on that seasoning. What are the other components of this dish? We've got the fish.
House potato pancakes. Potato pancakes are very traditional in Wisconsin. Some fresh broccolini.
Got your protein, got your veg, and then got your starch.
Yep.
Love it. This is gonna be so delicious.
There's a house-made brown butter emulsion sauce. It has white wine and garlic, lemon juice, heavy cream.
Kind of brings that all together.
Yep.
Yum, yum, yum. Okay.
Yes.
How long have you been part of the Steny's family?
I've been with Steny's for 14 years.
Okay.
I've been in the kitchen for about 5 of them, but I started as a server and worked my way to kitchen.
And then, so you learned to cook alongside the chefs that were already here?
I did. I grew up cooking with my parents. I started when I was a young kid, so I learned almost everything from my parents at home.
That's awesome. All right, so this dish is so beautiful. First of all, there's so many great colors here, plus all that seasoning you put on the fish. I can't wait to dive in. All right, taking this bite over here, that is just so pretty. That seasoning is so beautiful. The fish is flaky and hearty at the same time.
Yes.
This is a substantial fish. It stands up to itself. All right, I gotta try some potato pancake. I'm diving in on that. Oh, it's so crispy. It's gonna be a texture flavor bomb, I know it. Oh yeah. Oh, that sauce is so stinking good.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. That was a beautiful bite. All right, I'm going to sit down with Ryan and Jerry and talk a little bit more about Steny's and taste more of your delicious food. Sitting down with Jerry and Ryan of Steny's. I want to hear, like, from the beginning, Jerry, take me back. This place has been a staple for a while. But tell me about some of the history. There's a lot of history here.
Well, it all started back in 1985. November 12th, to be exact, 1985. I was looking for a bar across the street, came wandering in this one here, talked to the people behind the bar, and they said, we hate this business. It was called the Old Tapper at the time, and elderly people said, we want out. So I said, well, we're looking for a bar, and the rest was history. You know, they ended up, instead of me getting a place across the street, I ended up with Steny's right here on 2nd and National.
How many bar stools did you have right away?
11 stools.
11 bar stools.
Yep.
That is not what we see today.
No, about
It is
250
changed.
now, yeah.
It has changed, and you're not just a bar.
No.
We're looking at some great food here.
Yeah, back in the day, from 85 to 2000, it was just a big party bar. We just did big block parties. We did every kind of promotion possible just to bring people in, because we didn't have food to generate that kind of business. And then when the non-smoking and the drinking laws, everything changed in America, and then we started going with food.
Yeah. Okay, so talk to me about these wings that are like, they're beckoning me with the smell of this sauce.
Well, back in 2000, we started to do food. We definitely wanted to make our wing our #1 item. We wanted to remain a bar, which is a bar that serves good food, but finger food, where people could still hold a drink in one hand and hold a wing in their other hand, basically. Yep. And then a good friend of mine, Tom Balistreri, who traveled the Great Lakes. He was a longshoreman. He would go to all these different ports in Buffalo, New York, and all around the Great Lakes. He's the one that first started and told me all the recipes for the wings. So it was great. In the beginning, we only have 6 flavors. And now we're up to 13. But in the beginning, back in the day with the wings, you know, it was, you know, hot, medium, mild, and barbecue, and a couple other things. Now our claim to fame right now, our new one. Not
That
so much
spice is
new,
getting me
but
a little bit there.
Our
Yeah,
number
yeah,
one
no,
seller
it's
is sweet and spicy garlic, which is really good, you know. And it's
Oh, these
it's
are
our
so
number
good.
one seller.
Yum.
We sell over 60 tons of wing a year.
Holy
So
moly.
60 tons of wings a year. So we sell a lot of wings.
Oh, dang, that sauce is good.
Yeah.
It did. It kind of kicked me back in the throat there for a second
It
with the
does.
spice, but it's a good level. Oh yeah,
Our
these are
motto
delicious.
was always to make a spicy wing, so you'd always have to take a drink of beer or your cocktail.
Exactly.
'Cause,
So smart, man.
Exactly right. Yep.
So smart. Those
That's our
good.
number one flavor. We have, like you said, 13 flavors. We do dry rubs now too, which are really popular. We do a wing of the month every month. So every month people come back for that new wing of the
Yeah.
month. And
Heck
this
yeah.
started as a wing of the month, and it was the most popular, and we put it on the regular menu.
Yep.
And now the rest is history. It's our number one ordered wing. for
Heck
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so what do we got over here?
That's called the Steny Smash. It's been only with us for about a year on our newest menu. They're really popular nowadays. Our head chef, Brittany, kind of came up with it. I said, smashes are super popular nowadays, and people want them. So we came up with this, a double patty, American cheese.
Oh, yeah.
What makes us different from the rest is we use Hawaiian buns, so a lot softer.
sweet,
Yes,
sweet.
a lot sweeter. We make it homemade from scratch every time. We smush the raw onions into the burger patty.
I can taste it. That's good.
Yeah.
That is delicious flavor.
It's
and there's a
taken
little
off,
bit
like-
of crisp on the outside of the patty.
Yep.
That's good texture and good flavor.
It's
Yum.
been it's behind wings and fish fry and Bloody Marys. It's our number one seller, so top 5.
Okay, so we've got some beautiful Bloody Marys in front of me. You know I'm gonna have to dive in on this
Yes.
because you
that's our
say this
number
is
one.
another
claim to
big.
fame. Tell them
Yeah.
the story about you and my mom.
Yeah,
and-
well, yeah, the Bloody Mary hasn't changed one bit in 39 years of being in business. Yeah, like I said, we opened up in 1985.
Oh yeah.
Cheryl and I were both in the bar
Perfect amount of
business.
spice, and then it goes away fast. It doesn't stick with you
Oh
long.
yeah. It's not
Yeah.
heavy like you said.
Yeah,
You were
it's
telling me a
drinkable.
little bit about that. Keep telling me some of your story.
Yep. And my wife and I decided to make our Bloody Mary our signature drink, you know, because when we knew it was this, we knew you could drink it not just for breakfast, you could drink it for cocktail hour, and you could drink it at late night too. And Cheryl worked at a certain place where they had used some ingredients. I worked at another place, used some ingredients, and we combined that ingredients together, and that's how we came up with the Steny famous Bloody Mary.
That's
And
the
it hasn't
winning
changed or
recipe.
altered in 39 years.
Lot
That's
of
how you know
people-
you're doing it right. People keep coming back for one particular recipe.
Yep,
You
and a
know
lot of
you've
people
got
put a
winner.
lot of stuff on top of their Bloody Mary, a bunch of different food, and I feel like that's why they come in to have it. Ours has stayed exactly the same since 1985. Pickle
Yep.
and olive only, haven't changed the recipe.
Yep.
We don't need to put food on top of it because the liquid is so good.
I like that. People come for the actual Bloody Mary,
sure.
not the meal that comes on
Exactly. Yep.
We sell over 30,000 Bloody Marys a year. We've sold over 1 million since we've been in business.
top. Oh my God.
Yeah.
1 million Bloody Marys. Probably about 6-7 years ago, we had the world's largest Bloody Mary toast outside on the street. We closed off the street. We did it for Labor Day weekend, and we had thousands and thousands of people doing a Bloody Mary toast. We all gave them a little Dixie cup type thing.
Yeah.
Everybody did a Bloody Mary toast.
Yep.
That's
to,
fun.
for
Yep.
Labor Day, for it was
Guinness
awesome.
Book of
Yep.
World Records was
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Yeah. It's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. You guys have so much fun here, and you've created such a really cool environment. Talk to me about how you want people to feel when they come to Steny's.
We're known for service, we're known for our food, we're known for our Bloody Marys and wings, but ultimately I would say it's our atmosphere. Every walk of life, any day of the week when you walk in here is welcome, accepted, they feel like it's home. You walk through the doors, you're always gonna get a hi, you're always gonna get a bye. Doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna get treated exactly the same. And I think that's what got us here today, 39 years later. We celebrate 39 years next week. Our 40th anniversary next year. We just opened up a second location about 20 minutes away from here. And I'd say that's really, along with our Bloody Marys and our food, our service, our claim to fame is just our atmosphere and how
Yeah.
we make people feel when they walk
Yeah.
in the door.
And not only the people who are coming in to eat, but your team too. I mean, as I was just talking to some of your team, they've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's how you know you're doing it
For
right.
sure.
Our employees are family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're family. We do Christmas parties with them. We like I always say, you don't have to be friends, but you have to get along at work. And
Yeah.
we get along at work really well. You know what I mean? We've been doing Christmas parties every year where we go to different locations on buses. We go out to a lake, we go to a beach with the whole group of people. So we're really family oriented. Our workers are our family too.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us
thank
and
you.
sharing more about the environment that you created here, the vibe, the food, the drinks. It's been fantastic.
Well,
You guys have an awesome, awesome spot. So cheers to you.
Cheers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Well, folks, this is Steny's. You should be here. I'm Jacalyn Baines, your hostess with the mostest with the ABR Roadshow. And until next time, when you're hungry, we'll show you where to go. Bye, everyone.